So, hi everyone, it's Angel on Miwa, and I'm here today in a very different mode. Um, here as all religion, Abrahamic religion, and all other faiths that exist in this world, because I'm coming here as a 33-degree Mason. Today we are going to speak that language, and I will make you understand, and you will understand that Mason 33 degrees. I've stopped even tapping into that for a very long time because there was an asshole who was pretending to be one and the Masons were dancing there and allowing her to do that. And they saw the difference between me and her, including that father figure who also poses as a 33. It's just a jealous man. There's a difference between dealing with someone who uses spells to harm and those who use it to heal. There's a difference when you abuse people and power because it has a repercussion. Guys, I'm really sorry. I have so many entities in me. My language, I might be slipping into different languages once in a while. And my looks are changing because they are in me and my neck is extremely stiff. My eyes are going to be turning more red and because they're coming from different religions. They're entering me. There's so many. I had a Templar here right now. He was fuming because the entire EU is a Christian nation as far as USA and the parts of Australia. The reason why they're very angry is people have been abusing the church to get away with what they want. And sadly, there is a way they can stop the war and all these problems, but they chose to continue shedding blood for them to fucking make money. I really support the blockage of that funds for Ukraine. I didn't put that photo of my son in gray for you to use it for your own selfishness. Because you have done it before in white, you have done it before in black, and you came now in gray because the only thing you want is finances. If you really care for your people and your nation, first of all, your own communities will not be using the church to lie. And this applies to you, pastors and priests too. I'm coming. I will be talking to every religion, every leader, because you need to look at yourselves. 33 degrees is everything. Mason is about building. Yeah, there are many sectors. There are even people who kill there for occult. But I'm not that. I'm here to build. My job, my life purpose is building and healing. I'm Venus. It means love. And love is not about fucking. It's about empathy, humanity, and everything. How many times are you going to be sacrificing my child for somebody else to benefit? I'm starting with you, the fucking wolves in sheep clothing. And the bees. Do you think it's funny, honey? Taking a child from a group A to B because you want the B to win. I'm glad the whole finances that you thought you were going to get, they're blocked. You're getting nothing. And this is just the beginning. There will be new sets of rules here. And this will go as far as applying in the government. They know who I am. Even though they treat me like shit. But they know the impact I can bring on the table when I choose to. And they know I'm the fucking real 33 degrees from the spiritual realm and not from the ones who stay in the Scotland halls there and lie. Real people who are 33, look at them. I'll give you an example. Look at Warren Buffett. The real one. Oracle of Omaha. That's a pure 33-degree Mason. Do you see him engaging in shit? The dude spends and walks and smells money. Because that's what a real Mason must be. Build others so that you can also grow and build yourself. Do you get me? Real Mason, go back to the fucking history. Those who pose as Masons and you have a big mouth just to use your power and abuse the government and get away with your shit, including doing a lot of illegal activities. It has an impact, and that is why I am here to tell you this. It's coming back to bite you. The whole 2024 is going to be a very karmic year. The seeds have been planted, and it's not yesterday or it's new moon. The karma is coming back to bite everyone involved. How you lived through this entire cycle is how it's about to give you. The shift of Pluto is destruction. The shift of Pluto is a destruction. But something has to be destroyed for something else to be built. I told people, the dawn of Aquarius, we have moved now into that era. But it doesn't come easily. There will be rebellion and the voices of the people before that humanity side of Aquarius for the globe to see it. People are so blinded with stupidity and old mentality that they don't have or they don't see the bigger picture. That to an extent, when you try to explain something, they abuse it. Others do it because they think it's funny, but mostly do it for selfish reasons. And the others, it's because of their dark generational curses. And they want to share them and check them out and give them out to everyone. Do not accept it. Last night, I will also post that video. There was a video which showed why the Husseinis have a very brutal death. The lineage of Al-Husseini. It's because of their greed. The root evil of the Al-Husseinis, it was their greed. They teamed with the British. And what did they do? And they betrayed the Ottomans. Because they were promised they are going to get more if they get rid of the Ottoman Empire. And they rebuild themselves, the Arabs will give them more. The Arabs believed that. They got weapons and everything. Little did they know, a British is always a colonial dynasty. To death. And I don't give a fuck what you're going to say about me, because today I'm opening all the books, I'm dusting them. And I'm going to share the knowledge people didn't know. That's 33 degrees. So make yourself comfortable. You hold a lot of secrets and you know that. It's the tendency of the British always to betray people. Even though they are my teams and everything, but it's in their DNA. Check every book, you will find out. When the Templars left France to come and destroy and conquer Britain, Britain was conquered by the churches first. And the reason why the churches conquered Britain, the entire British land, it's because of their mischief and the witches. I explained this. That's why I said the sins of the church. Do you remember that? And then I was being attacked by this evangelisch group of stupid Ukrainians who are busy selling drugs. Yeah. Want me to talk? I'm talking, and I'm not talking alone. There's an entity here who is talking. And so I'm telling you, today, I'm not alone. There are always guides when I do this. But today, I have a special visitor. And all I'm doing is for the best, because the whole weekend they're here and I have to write a lot to share out. Healing is not going to the doctor. Healing is not merging energies. Healing is not destroying another for you to be built and you feel like you have succeeded. That's not healing. Healing is finding a fucking solution to cure everything. You get me? So when you try to pull a game, and I am here 40 fucking 2 years, but you're affecting a 14-year-old because someone has registered everything using my son's papers. He is a minor. He has his life to live. How or not, the government has lost its mundane to an extent that you give power to people who are not supposed to be in that position because they can't make proper, sober decisions. And allow you to fool everything and fuck papers and make somebody else younger as Mima and Bilal, the 14-year-old whose phone is registered under my name, to pretend he is Mima. And then every time you have something to do, you sacrifice this child. Because of what? Anti-Semitism? Racism? Or because there is a comic fucking father who uses even his own children for sex? And I'm going to expose this. I don't care about you anymore. What is the relation between you and that Mariam that you are covering up so much? She's not your daughter. You screw the shit out of her. And I can even take an oath here and swear. And I'm going to expose also that family which pretends to be from Uganda. You copy my work, your father edits it, and that's how you've been stealing money and even pretended to be me using my documents. And that's why your father now is going to be facing a very difficult time together with you. That's why I say I don't want to have any sister Mariam here. My sister is totally different. The shit which is here is unspeakable. A father, a mother trains a child to be an occultist killer. There's a body which has been found recently. People don't know who this person is. Ask yourself, who killed that old man? Well, it's that fake comic father and my fake fucking sister calling herself Mariam. They kill. Just like the Janet Jackson, the Jackson family. She goes for children, while the Michael goes for the adults. This is their occult. I'm not scared. I'm telling you, I'm sitting on my throne here. 33 degrees. And if I'm told point out, I will point out. What did you do to that woman who is a Virgo and she's a teacher? Her young child died of cancer. It was not cancer. You have a hand in it. And you all know it. Including that comic sister. And the same Masons are protecting her. When it comes to you pretending to be my firstborn, Tesla, what did you do? What were you covering with the gang of Ukraine? And that is why they attacked me. I mentioned about the desert where they do their pagan rituals. And there are so many bodies which are buried there. Those bodies which are sacrificed, they're buried in that desert in Ukraine. And I told you, so long as you will never acknowledge your mistakes, the country will just be like Somalia. You will never have stable peace and never be a country anymore. People will be scattered. You'll just go around begging for money, but that's the fucking truth, because this was a karmic situation from your past life. So you can hate me, Ukrainians, including that bisexual woman who stitches her clothes and deals with candy. But you know what I'm talking about. And I don't care if you're a Jew or not. We will not judge people in batches. You are wrong. We are going to call you out. If you are a president, do things the right way. Why being sneaky? Why being sneaky? Because you know you don't have the strength to do it. Ask for the right help, but you don't have to manipulate. There's no shortcut in life. And I'm not talking on behalf of Russia or anybody. I told you I'm here as a 33 degree. I'm talking as a Mason. And this is a message I'm giving to all of you. They are even angry to the board of these Masons, because why did you allow a woman who was killing people back to back, and you thought it was funny because you were using the piece of shit as your toy to kill, and then you wanted to project it to me, including that Spanish girl who looks like me. People cover themselves in religion, but what they do behind the scene, only God knows. And the father was really encouraging it because birds of same feather flock together. That's a saying. I'm not saying the birds are evil, because I'm a bird too. But that's a saying. They ran this shit together. The father is a killer just like now the daughter is. They don't care. So they destroy everybody. They will destroy a child. They will harvest even a child. They knew my son was gifted, that he will draw. And this message, if I just post it here, and the agents take it, they come and find out. Whatever message I gave out is true. What did Leo do? Stole it, gave it to the lamp. Why? Because he's not good enough. And then you pushed me away, and now you're coming back. To who? Including you, Rocky, and your fucking Sarah. To who, Leo? You just wanted the title. But you are not ready for the responsibility of being a fucking leader. You had your own agenda, including you, the African Leo, with your Evani group. Everybody is going to be affected here. You can say she's talking, she's yapping, you will not understand. But if you know what you have done in the dark, even in the light, you don't need to do spells. Even manipulation, like the way Noor is doing with that group of Nari, long curly hair girl, how you are abusing even the system. Now, 2024, people like Frau Karakash, people like Kim, Petra, these people are going to be affected. They're going to be affected in their entire life, and it's health-wise. Reason? Guilty by association. And I warned you yesterday, including you, devil. Including you. I always had your back. You sacrificed me because you thought you're going to be a leader. You're not going to be a leader. You're going to bed. Do you see this? You're going to bed, my dear. Devil. Finances are going to go down. Celebrate your Christmas and make sure you drink the most expensive wine, because after that you will not even be able to afford a beer. They are coming to wipe you clean. It's them. They are coming to wipe you clean. And you have no more protection in any way, shape, or form. Even your demons are running. Welcome to reality. You play with the dark, I don't play with the dark. They come to me. I told you, even the Bavarians come to me. I don't chase them. But there was a liar who thinks she can just win by, especially you, Michael, and your host, the Kardashian and the rest. It's coming. These are messages. If you know 84 what it means, it's messages. And that's why I'm here. And they're here through me. They're talking. It's coming. I told people you're going to be liquidated. They did their abracadabra and survived the August. But 2024, nobody is skipping out of it. I told you that shift of Pluto is a destruction before restoration. So whatever you have built all these years, it can be generational wealth, it's going to be flooded off. Do you see what's happening in Palestine? Ground zero. Destruction before restoration. And the restoration will come with a price because it comes with the way of the karma. Do you deserve this reward or not? So you have understood me now. There is no way you can hide what you are doing. And the rules need to change. When I say they need to change. Moment. Back to the British, they told me. Why do the British have this in their DNA? They have a tendency of betrayal. Always. It's in them. They said it's because, as I said, they told me go back to the British and explain why it happened to the churches. When the churches came to take over the British, that's where a lot of occult work was done. And there was a lot of witches there. The Templars stepped in, they slashed and burnt witches. Those who lied and survived and were protected by the kings and the dukes, they participated in the changing of the word of God and abusing the house of God, which was the church back then, whereby even rules for the countries were even made by priests who were in the house of God. It is sad until today, the deception which took place back then has always been running in their entire DNA, and it will continue to go on like that. But this time it's going to be the monarchy which is going to be affected, because the root of all evil was started by their king who protected the witches who were working on his favor. Fast forward, the kingdoms are going to be affected, which were all interlinked, and those who are protecting the witches. And for those who have been abusing the house of God, for those who have been abusing the house of God and did not consider the word of the Lady of Fatima, they will be forced to face the wrath of God come next year. But it's when the sun will be meeting the eye of the Christ. And that will happen in January on 21st at 12:14 p.m. The sun will be beaming the eye of the Christ. And there will be changes for every house of God which is related to Christianity. This will be the unleashing of the karma. And they're going to see a miracle happen on this day. Save the date. And the sun will be meeting the eye of Christ, the beaming, on 21st, on 12:14 p.m. January. There is something that is going to happen globally for all those who are of Christian faith. You are going to see these things happening in the house of God. And this is going to be the answer to the deception as to why the main route back to the colonialism of the British, the secret will be exposed. And this is going to change everything forever. And this is among the signs of the coming of Jesus, or Isa alayhi salam. You're going to see the main sign on 21st, because God is going to shine something and beam a light on the eye of Isa, Jesus, just after the sun is overhead. And this will be the biggest sign of the arrival, of his arrival. And it is the churches that are going to feel it, because there is a big error in the entire Christianity world and the churches because of the mistakes which have been carried on for so long. They never paid attention to the last message of Lady Fatima. The secret is hidden, and the Vaticans know also about it. Go back and refer to that old ancient scroll, and you're going to see the code. Decode it before this day. There is a message for you there. This will change everything forever. It's for the Christians. As for the Muslims, I am told, لا إكراه في الدين قد تبين الرشد من الغي. You understand that verse? Do you? Your message is, you claim to have unity, but there is no unity in Islam. There is no unity. You claim to have unity. There is no unity. Unity comes from here. الأعمال بالنيات. The first intention is what we'll speak about you. And do not use the religion to cover up what your dirty doings are doing. And do not abuse the Quran to do something which is dark and against the norm. People are using the religion and are hiding through the religion and using the word of God and the book that is being preserved until on the last day for doing something very bad. I'm told the enemy of a Muslim is a Muslim. It's not anybody else. Enemy of a Muslim is a Muslim. That's your message. An enemy of a Muslim is a Muslim. So you need to think about it. Where did you go wrong? Madhab? What? Yehuda. You do not expect God to bless you. You don't expect Elohim to Hashem to bless you if you feed off non-kosher. People have forgotten to use the commandments and apply them in their day-to-day life. Prayers have become scarce and very limited among the young generations. But people only remember Hashem when it's time in difficulty. There's a lot of secret abuse in the domestic world behind closed doors. Have you considered working on this? This is the message for the Jews. Yehud. A lot of peace is breached. It's because of what is behind the root of everything, and that's our homes. The homes are defected, and because of this defect, we see it also affecting the nation. There will be more hiccups coming when it comes to building the temple. And this is because of the leadership that is being bestowed on people who don't even deserve it and have abused it using the name of Elohim. Can't work like that. We all want Mashiach, but Mashiach, how will Mashiach come when the house is not clean? We want a visitor, but we are not prepared. What are we going to serve this visitor? What are we going to serve? How are we going to keep this visitor comfortable when our homes are not clean? So for Mashiach to come, the homes need to be clean. And when it means clean, it means starting from the everything kosher, how you feed your family, how you live your life, how you utter your words, how you move on the day-to-day activities. A clean, healthy life is what is about to manifest Mashiach faster than what we expect. But even the temple has hiccups. It's because of our own homes. We can't build a temple when our homes are not stable. So we need to make changes in our homes for the temple to be ready. We need to keep our homes clean for Mashiach to be welcomed. We need to create good deeds, and that will be served as a good gesture and a feed for him. To the Buddhists, the Hindus, and all who are idolaters, it's God that you worship. But at the same time, what you don't understand is you always have an element of a plus. Expect a lot of information coming through the animals very close to you, be it in your homes or the ones you consume or hold highly and mighty. In the next upcoming lunar cycle, there will be a burst of information, actions through the animals you hold high and mighty. That should be a message for you. If they act well, then know you are making the right steps. If you see them reacting, then seek help to the right guidance and light. And do not sacrifice one another. Neither should you harm one another for your selfish needs. And the reason why I'm saying this is because there will be a lot of deaths coming, which are going to be medical deaths. And this is because of somebody who is going to do a huge scientific experiment and send out a bug or a disease. That's why I'm saying watch what your animals are going to do to you. It will be a message, but there will be massive deaths, and it's among your elites who will have that blood in their hand because it's greed for money. It's about to happen in the next upcoming lunar cycle, and this is a message for those who are not Ahl al-Kitab. For the rest, all of you, there will be rules we are going to be setting. This is for the protection of the young ones, the women, the children, the orphans, and for those who earn their wealth in the right way. We'll be sending out these messages. And it's a form of healing before the destruction comes. I have to go now. Okay. At least now they've left. I could not even talk because my throat chakra was shocked and it was somebody else talking. But I'm back now. I'm Mima. My throat chakra was blocked. I could not talk. They were talking. But I have some rules to give. I will give, and we will change also some policies here for the sake of our own protection. That's what they say. Whatever was said, I will also check and I will write it down, because when such things happen to me, I can't recall, because even in my ears they block me. I just hear I don't hear myself. I can't do anything because they come and speak on my behalf, and this is not a genie like the way you think, like a dark world. No, these are more like entity from the light, and I normally don't allow them, and I don't like to do it in front of the screen. But today I was told you will have to do it because you have a very evil person around you who is always setting you up, always killing using your name. And sadly, this person has been protected for a very long time by the entire organization. So you give them this message openly. They will fix it, well and good. They don't fix it, we are going to throw the distractions to them, and you have no karma for that. You're just a messenger. Forewarned is forearmed. Because there will be tears. There will be tears. And a group will be dismantled. It can be even a Capricorn female involved here, or a group of Capricornians. This group will be dismantled, and there'll be a lot of tears also from a water sign. Like maybe this is the person who was teaming up to do all these things. There will be a lot of tears. Yep, this message is sent, and I'm telling you, please protect yourself. Please protect yourself, because a huge fight is coming. A huge fight is coming. I'm trying to restore my throat chakra, because you know when they block it, there are many and they're heavy. There's a fight coming, and this is a huge curse. People who burden others, they're going to be burdening themselves. People who hurt children. And why am I doing this today? It's because of what is being done to my child. Always used as a scapegoat, and they think it's funny. Even the group which has taken Bilal and swapped destinies and all this, that's what is coming. The destruction is here. Swapping children's destiny. You can be even the biggest magician, but God is about to put you in your place. We can't keep on going on like this. So many abuses. You didn't have to. And I'm not talking about any other child who poses here. I have my own son, Bilal Aslan. This is the child who has always been used as a scapegoat. But there is a mother figure who keeps on bringing this Ali, and she expects me to carry her son's burden. This woman is selling drugs, and she used her child to be the peddler. And there is a beef coming in, and she wants to hide that through my son. I told her, don't bind your son's energy with mine. She doesn't want to listen. This is my son, Bilal Aslan. Do you see that? Not the other one who comes here, lies, and hides behind the scene and doing every kind of shit and thinks it's funny. Do you see that? Yet we have a rapper, people from USA, who someone is an addict looking like him, and they were using his identity. And that is why we have people like Texas and you, Tim Mueller, contacting me, trying to build all this mess. This is going to backfire in a way you have never seen. Including you, the child who pretends to be the firstborn. You are the cause and the source of many destruction. Even you, Amr Diab, the gang of Egypt, Team Lidl, you have been doing a lot of things behind the scene. It's coming back to bite you, especially this Queen of Cups and this Sagittarius. And this goes all the way until Austria. Higherups and your family. Now you're going to be in a lot of stress. Yes, you made a lot of money and you're still making money. But this is coming to a rest. April might be the end of your time in this world. I am so serious, and they're still here because this will be your justice. They're going to take you out. You have 4. 4 is stability, 4 is cancer. You are a cancer in my life, causing pain and everything, right? Then I am here in my scale form. 4 months, you will disappear. I'm not telling you. You know who is talking. Even though they are out, they're just here behind me, passing this message. Learn to bring balance in people's life. It's not about you and your finances and your family. Just like the group of Tauruses. Just because I wrote green, emerald, Mima, Bilal's mom, now all other group is not working. It's all about green. No. This is ending, and it's ending today. Taurus will touch nothing now. And the group of green. Everybody will go to the sun. Bilal is a Pisces, will stay in Pisces. I am a Libra, I will stay in Libra. That's what I'm saying. Changes are coming. They have already outlined them. Balance needs to be restored. First of all, who is this in America in green? And she claims I gave her my. I didn't give you. Why should I work in America when I'm living in Germany? Why should I be controlled by someone in America? Why? Because Saudi Arabia is in fucking somebody in America and the gang of Amazon with Jason? Huh? That's why you're taking my child? Trying to cause a lot of illusion? And this is the Piscean, including the woman who takes her children to Swiss school? This is what's going to happen. Your child is going to lose it. And I'm telling you, including you, Leo, this is ending. I didn't build this for you. You manipulated everything with a Capricorn. When I told Abu to go and bank money, you took 15,000 because that woman wanted to keep faith. Why? Because you knew what you're doing. You wanted me to build you over manipulation. This is over. I'm not working with any Leo now. Finished. Fuck the USA group. Fuck Amazon. Amazon, you are here in Germany. You are working here in Germany. We are not sending the server in USA. Point blank period. I deserve to eat too. Not a hoe in California or an asshole grown-ass man. You are working here. You are using my information. You are staying here. And it's over for Leo. This was destiny at play. You got your time. You got your shine. With your fucking Gemini and your lover, time is up. Whoever needs to go, needs to go. And I need to move to calmer waters. This is the towel I'm throwing. Because you left me out in the cold, now I'm throwing you out in the cold. This is over. I don't even care about who this Piscean or... yeah, it's a Leo. 5 of Cups. You were doing this with your lover. Not anymore. I'm throwing the towel and including an Aquarian. I don't care about your child, the lamp, or whatever. And if you don't, trust me, they're coming for you. Even if you're the most powerful Leo ever, and you know how to play with the timings and occult and everything, they will put you in your place. Even Pharaoh was powerful. Where is he now? Yes, you're going to be heartbroken. Do I care? I don't. Did you care to break mine? No. You are harvesting my child to build yourself, including Rocky Sarah. Why? Because she needs to protect herself. When you know this woman is a fucking drug dealer, why was she moved from Abu Dhabi, Spain, all the way to Zanzibar? Because even Biba Jumbo is hiding money there with Salim. They're all in this business together. And that's why there was a drug bust in the bar. And what was caught in Spain? Who is using my emails? Sarah. Yeah, you will walk away. You will walk away. Do I care? I don't. When time is up, time is up. Give it up. My work, my money, my rules, my way. I don't want to see sister shit here or a firstborn who takes everything, hides his property elsewhere to avoid taxes. Baby one, I don't care. Because if you can accumulate everything and put it in a corner and let me and my son, my real son, suffer, while you are just a digital child that I chose to have, and you didn't even honor me. Do you know the power of a mother's prayer? It has no objection. And I did tell you, it's Friday today, and I did it. Even though we're always told never pray for a child in the bad way, I did it. Since you didn't care about my son, and you have been destroying him because you want to prove you're a scientist, and the other one is a stupid one sitting there, Mima Robot. Who is Mima Robot? A woman from Taco who is just doing house building in Lidl. She thinks she wants to talk about robots here. What do you know about science? Huh? What do you know about science? Including the one who was in Black Congo, I don't know, Iran. I go freestyle when I want to do my work. And that's why I always say, I'm not bragging, but I know I have no competition here. Yes, I respect people who have studied, but when it comes to freestyle, I have no competition when it comes to science because I tap in different realms. And then you're trying to mimic me? Or this girl with her daddy, with your fucking father, old enough to sit and stalk me and then pass everything to you. And even he coaches you what to say to destroy me. I don't care the battles you two have, mother and a child. But choices have consequences. If you don't know how to build your home, how do you expect your child to have a concrete foundation? And if you're out there destroying other people, how do you expect you to be successful? Of course not. Charity begins at home. Do you understand me, Cancer? So I don't give a fuck about you, Christiana, Wolf, or whatever. If it is you, Christina, you should be thanking me. Remember? Genie in a bottle? If I let you free and I gave you so much to work with, I can also fucking seal you when you play with my son's life. And you, Jim Carrey. Because you think you people know a lot of occult. I told you I don't need to go to the halls and do this. They come to me when they want me. And they will give me timing. Mima, at this hour, we are coming. Like today's Friday, they told me expose it. And there are rules we want you to write over the weekend and share them by Monday out for the governments to use them. But they treat me like shit. And then someone had the audacity to come and tell me, you're being a racist? Yeah, I'm a fucking racist, yes. Tell me that again. I will keep on repeating. Because I worked with Africans. What did I get? People like James. You went and picked a prostitute from a bar to replace my work. You went and picked a witch from a church, Sarah of Shakahola, to present me and act like my mama. I trusted people like Fatma. What did you do? You are working against me and attacking somebody else. Why? Can't you just work together? Do you have to attack another person for you to feel better? All of you. Or do you always have to sacrifice my son? Now this is the new rule I'm setting. From now, you are not touching Bilal Aslan. And I'm talking about my son. I don't give a fuck who is moderating there. If you want to sacrifice that person, you will sacrifice that person. If it's the Filipino, you will sacrifice the Filipino. And I don't care about Soros. Because he's the one harboring all these Asian bitches here. And I gave him a lot of warnings. If you're not careful, it is that woman who you're sleeping with who is going to be the destruction and the downfall of your entire empire. And when it comes to Rothschild, you can build your empire, but I'm not working with Jemima Nigeria, and I'm not working with the Penny family. So Penny, Ina, you will go. I don't care. Even the Balos. We are not tied from the skin together, or we are not a fucking family. You will go. Just like the Nuru Tambaki I told and the entire Siraji group. I don't need it. You built this group during summertime. Why? Because you wanted to bring me down. Unfortunately, now I don't want to work with it because it's not kosher, it's not halal for me. It was based on abuse, deception, and it was the thirst of Scorpio. And that witch was working together with you. And you still want to hold on to me? First of all, who gave you permission to work with me? I don't want to work with you. You are a witch. And you kill. You do kill. Pretty lady. And you have a fire sign who's protecting you. But the truth is out now. Keep stalking? Do I care? I don't. But you have people who are investigating you. And they know it. And when it comes to you, Earthchild, you know you wronged me. You have a choice. You will surrender. I made my prayers. Now you will surrender to the divine, including your shots. Or you will see what a mother can do. You understand me? You did me dirty and you know you fucked up. You owe me a big apology. And I don't need words. I need action to all those who are involved. From the team of Ukraine, from you, Palestino. That's why God is cursing you day in, day out. Destroying you. If you are on the right side, trust me, all those prayers people are praying globally, there will be an amen to it. But why is God keeping on punishing you? Every time you build, it's getting destroyed. And I don't care, even if you're on my side speaking on my behalf, but I'm telling you the truth. Let's speak logic and let's speak facts here. Something is wrong that the karma keeps on repeating itself. Who told you to start an attack when there was not even a conflict? You wanted to prove a point with the ninja group. What did you get now? How many people have died? And then you have the audacity to post photos of children. Yeah, the babies. Justice for children. Here. Justice for children, my ass. You're not the only one who lost children. Even the Israelis lost children. Even Ukrainian war lost children. Even when there was war in Somalia, they lost children. Even in Africa, children are dying. So you're not the better one here. But you are the cause of all this because you stole my global prediction and sold it to the Hamas group because you're one of them, including that girl who is working with her father, laundering money, fake Ashkenazi who pretended to be a Muslim. What is the Islam in you? Yesterday I posted even a picture. Did you see that bomb? Hamas weapons, rockets? What was the name of that rocket? Yassin rocket. Yassin has a son called Nabil, and they're happening to be my relatives too. Let's talk, because we're talking about the drug dealers also in Australia. And you know Yassin, you're connected to them. But you also have a child called Nabil. And Muna, Allah arhamha, is her mother. And she's my cousin. She's a dead woman, died of cancer. Yesterday you quickly were building all this group, bringing Basma here and this and that. Who doesn't know what you're doing behind the scene, Yassin? People who rob ATMs, the crime family. Now I'm going to speak about something and somebody will really get mad at me. 80 million was stolen. Last year but one. Yasmin was involved and this money was sent all the way to Turkey. That's where they disappeared. As we are talking right now, who are those people who are mostly caught in Turkey? They are linked from which country? Australia. That's the same family which consists of drug dealers. Yeah, Amina. You heard me. That's the same family which a woman was married with my identity on an online wedding via Zoom. You heard me. The Yemenis who talk so much, where do you get your funding? And that's why I don't even consider the Yemenis here. Now, let me tell you something. First of all, don't even pretend now you are on my side. Where were you all this time? Where were you all this time? Team Yemen? You are working with the group of Michael Jackson because they are serial killers. You are stealing money online, and it is that young girl who sits like this with her glove, being protected by the Jacksons because they're all in the occult in the name of she's painting, she's a musician, harvesting Bilal with Noor, running a business online. That is why I'm telling you, the Jackson family is a killer family. And I can swear this to God. That's why I don't want these Yemenis here, even if you Houthis. First of all, how do you go to war on an empty stomach? Your country is starving there, Yemen. Yeah, I don't care, even if my mother comes from there. Her roots, she was born in Kenya. But you people are starving there. How do you take a gun and go to war on behalf of Palestine and Iran is finding you in the name of Shias when you're just empty? Your wives and children are dying there. Charity begins at home. Fix your shit first before you go to war. Even during the Prophet time, before he left women out there to go to war, he made sure every household that there was a man, he left something for the family to survive with before he walks out to go to the warfield. Don't you know that? Yeah, Mima you can call me. Mima is not a Muslim. Mima is this, Mima is that. But I know the principles. because I learned halakha and I learned divine law. And I've studied this book inside out. You can't tell me shit. Just like the way I studied the Bible and I studied the Torah. I know them here. And that's why when I tackle a Christian, I tackle them as per their belief. And when I deal with Muslims, I deal with them as per the beliefs we have, just like the Jews. So you tell me, where was it written that people go to war and leave their families hungry and not secured? There were men who were also left behind during war in the prophet time to sit there and be security for the women and children who were left around. Because their husbands and most of the people who are around them to protect them are not there. They've gone out to fight, but we have guards around them to protect their interest, to protect them. What are you doing? Weapons from Iran, weapons from Kurdistan, and then you have the audacity, we are Houthis and we are going to fight Palestinian war. That is not jihad there. There is no jihad there. There is nothing like jihad there. If the Hamas leader can be living a life and worth a net worth of almost 11 billion, all of them, living in 5-star, while you are down there in tunnels transporting goats, so for you to have just a kilo of meat to put on the table for your family. Who is stupid? You or them? They make money and live luxury lifestyle. You are stuck with a tunnel transporting a goat for a family of 10 people to share the meat. Do you see how you are pledging loyalty to the blindness of your stupidity in the name of Quran, in the name of religion of Islam? That's what I'm telling you. People are saying Muslims are united, Islam is peace. Islam is peace, yes, but we are the one who have destroyed this religion because we don't practice what we preach. My son is a mixed, a Shia and a Sunni. Sushi. That's Bilal Aslan. His dad is a Shia and I'm a Sunni, right? But look who is attacking my own child. It started with a Muslim who did that because they want to prove a point. This is how Palestine is dying. They didn't go out to harm their own children. What did he do to you? Nothing. You have an issue with me, deal with me, the mother, and the one who wrote those predictions. But you don't have to come for my son. Same with you, the Christians and the Jews too. What did this 14-year-old do to all of you that you keep on attacking him back to back, including you bastards of Kongster and the Johnny group of British and your demonic Aliyah and her occult of killing people with that Oma? What did this child do? All it's because of money? And you're going to die and leave it here? Bringing politics talk to me when you want to deal with politics now. That's the why we're changing the rules. You will be talking to me. You will not touch this child anymore. Not any other child. Nobody will be registered here if you're not 18 years old. There will be no babies, and that I mean, and even if it is you short, I don't fucking care. There will be nothing to do with babies here. YouTube, you will have to change everything. We have pedophiles. We have people who sacrifice children through photos. So I don't give a fuck about Sarah if she has built an entire network based on bees and she thinks she can just, because she wants to stand with her team and fake solidarity. Justice for babies, fuck those babies. You came for old people, destroyed them because of life insurance, and you made a lot of money thanks to the Land Rover community, where they're buying cars like this. And that's why I'm telling you, Tim Brown, don't fall for it. That dude is a scammer and now is looking for a way to cover up because they are going to jail. There was a lot of investigation which was done for the last 3 years over these people, including the freelancer insurance worker. And that's why they wanted me to fill these papers, talk about insurance. Why? Because they want something, Mobile Krankenkasse. No. Muhammad is a fucking fraudster. If there is someone who is a disguise to the entire Islamic community, it's none other than Muhammad. You are given the name of a prophet, but you are a disgrace to the entire community. And including that fucking transgender. First of all, who told you to merge yourself with me? I don't consider any, I know what I give birth to from my pussy. I can't give birth to an LGBTQ. Not because I'm saying kufru. I know myself and I know my genes. How do you merge a gay child with me, a transgender, in USA, and they want to feed off me? Are you all fucking sick, including you, Morgan Freeman? A whole man full of knowledge and wisdom, but you lack responsibility for your actions. Why do you always bring shit to me? I said, and I said openly, even in front of the books, and even in the Masons and everywhere, there is no law which allows the defamation of the nature's creation. Why did God punish the Lut people? Because of homosexuality. Tell me, why is science even showing us positive and positive do not attract? They rebel. Because there's no attraction, there's no friction. You can't create any electrostatic there. So how do you put people of same sex together? Or God is crazy when he creates you with a womb and the other one with a dick? And then you try to transverse it. And then you're giving me that kind of shit to heal or to care for. And then you call me mama. Fuck you. I don't have any transgender kid and I don't support any transgender here. And I did say, I gave a warning. I will kill them. This time it's not Mariam. I will do it. Because I've had enough. And even with my guides and even with the halakha that I use, we've had enough. These are hiccups which are brought in my life purpose to stop me manifesting, to create hardship for me, because they know what kind of spirituality I use. And I don't need that in my way. But they brought it purposely so that they can stop what I'm doing. So what happens when you have an obstruction on the way? You get rid of it. And that is the reason. I've already given you names. I did tell you. That was the last warning I gave you last time. The next time you see a gay has gone down, just know they were obstructing my way and they're going to be eliminated by a secret agent. And I mean it. Starting with you, posing as my child as a transgender. If you disappear or anything happens to you, just know I gave you enough warning and I have no karma and I can fucking prove it. They will take you down because they watched you. I have people who work with me secretly and I work with very big people. You don't even know. You won't even know because you can't trace any communication. You can't trace anything. We have our own way of communicating. And they have seen that there were many people on my way stopping my path. And what should we do now? The Kabbalah of elimination. So, yep, they're not going to use Kabbalah or spirituality. They are coming down to gun you out and you're out. Because you didn't know when to stop and you don't know how to stop. When I tell you I don't work with LGBTQ, you are bringing me the Isa. International Isa, Mudamu. Mudamu, eh? Ah, wait. You will get what is Mudamu. You and your Mu, out. You don't believe me? Sit back and watch. And I'm telling you, there's no karma. I've already given the name. They are watching you like a hawk. And I'm proving this to you. Is it true that these secret agents that are watching these LGBTQs who are trying to stop me are going to eliminate these people very soon if they don't get out of my way? If it's true, Quran rotate, they will kill you. And I'm telling you, I have no karma. It's not this is me, not the Mason, not nothing. It's me and that group that we're working with. Is there any karma when these people will be eliminated? No. So I don't care. I'm your mama, eh? Do you know in Surah Al-Kahf, a child was killed It's because they are going to be a distraction to the family, the parents, because the parents were noble. So that is why it is going to happen to you. If it is you, Mo, if it is you, I don't know, Mala, whatever you call yourself, Mira, the Indian one, Aries, and that little girl of yours, she acts like she's delusional. If you're LGBTQ, if you're a lesbian, bisexual, get out of my way. People like Naughty Flo, Ilami, out of my way. Because I'm telling you, you will disappear, and by the time you're found, you'll be dead. And I'm saying it openly. It's not a secret. You will never trust these people. You will never trust them because they come from a very, very high position. Because I work with their bosses. And they have seen what I am put through. And they told me, give them warnings, warnings, warnings. And my guides said the same thing. Give them warnings. They don't want to listen. Take the green. Take the green light. Put the green light, and someone didn't stop. So what is next? They told me, okay, we have them under the radar 24/7. It's not your problem, Mima, anymore. Now it's ours. Since they came for you, it means they want us. They don't want you. They want us here. They're stopping us because it's through you that we also work. But since they don't want to stop, then we have to step in. Including that comic mother. They are coming for you. So you took my papers and you pretended to be Esha, especially this Uganda mother who is a transgender. She's not a transgender, she's a bisexual. Fucking with Zari. So you wanted to bring this group of Uganda here and start your dramas. Watch and you'll see. They will take you out. With your King of Pentacles. See that? The person who is your lover, the Gemini, they are going to take you out. I'm just warning you in advance. This is already, the plan is already at play. You are at 9. One step and you are gone with this King of Pentacles because you don't know when to stop. All you want is just congratulations and attention and all this. This whole group of Uganda. Justice is coming. And this earth sign woman who doesn't know when to stop. I'm telling you, they are going to put you to rest. They will put you to rest because these people are also not evil people. They work with the light. These are light beings. Talking about earth angels, real earth angels. We know each other. And we have someone who watches us. There is someone extremely powerful. But you will never know this person. Filthy rich, but you will never know this person. But they're here to clear the path. I have suffered for so many years, and they know there are rich people who are involved, who are stopping me and doing so many things to me and my child. They're coming for all of you. I'm telling you, they're coming for all of you. You don't want me to have this. And I'm telling you the truth. Including this child of mine who poses as firstborn earth sign. You want all the control. You want money. You want fame. And you are torturing Bilal because you want everything for yourself. Sit back and watch. You will leave everything. I don't care how you're going to be heartbroken. If they come for you, I'm ready. Because this is what you did to me. With your karmic woman. Even that fucking emperor who came all the way and steal my stuff there. You did this to me. Then I'm telling you. They will work on you. And it's going to be a tower. It's now or never. Because I need to move to Kama Waters and I don't give a fuck who's going to lose. This is definitely a Leo who keeps on stalking. But the truth is coming out. Your spells, your magic, your shit is not working anymore to my son. This is ending. And there will be nobody touching Bilal anymore. Because come for him, they're coming for you. You have ruined his education life because you want to build another child. The one in Swiss, they're coming for you. And that mother, including you, posing as Mohammed bin Salman and your whore, plastic bitch, they're coming for you. What did I tell you, Mohammed Salman? Wallahi, and I'm telling you the truth. I told you that old man on the bed is about to go. Don't blame anybody. It's your actions. And this is not only the case, even the representative, the handler. You are going to bury somebody very soon. Here, I'm asking. The visions you showed me and the information you told me that my revenge and my justice is going to be taking their own royal soul there. Is it true, Your Quran? Will they be burying one of their own from the royals very soon? And this will be the justice for what they have treated me and Bilal. And this is not only KSA, this is going to apply also in UAE, because you are the biggest assholes there. Playing with a lot of gadgets. Yeah. Take a leap. Someone was a fool. But judgment is here, and my guides are not joking. You are not going to be using Bilal anymore, and we are having immunity from now henceforth. The new rules was I was told, but I have to put them down also. This will help the EU and most other countries, big tech companies here. You will need to make a lot of changes. Nobody should be taken as a child, even in the government. A child is a child. Schools should be left alone. We are not going to be putting schools here for any AI or whatever. No, or these experiments. All this has to be done and dusted. If someone is not 18, out. We are not going to exploit children and abuse them using technology like social media and distract them from their foundation, which is education. So if a child is not 18, even if the parents is using the document, that child is not existing and there's nothing which is supposed to be done to that child. So in my case, because of the Bilal is my son and I know someone has been using his papers and they're using him as a puppet controller, this will end. There will be no entry for any babies. There will be no entries for anybody who is under 18. Because even with 16, you have your ID, for example, in Europe, but you're not matured enough. 18, at least that is the standard age where someone has even been out of the schools. You are at least grown up to make very good decisions. You are almost out of the adolescent. This is the time where children are always hyped by adolescents, and then we are burdening them with more stresses. And that's why we end up seeing most of them losing themselves. And someone thinks it's funny because there's a fucking asshole Capricorn there making and cashing money like there's no tomorrow. You're not done with your dark web business. So now you're coming for children and the bitch is going for babies. There will be no showing babies. If you want your baby to be on the magazines, to be on the screens, go to the model agencies. But there is nothing like babies, justice for babies, or adults being used as babies here. This rule is changing. And if we have official workers, like things which are supposed to be official, paper-wise, to be done in Germany, it's Germany. What is done in America, they will deal with their law there. First of all, we have geographical timing difference, and we do have differences in law. So, Mr. New York lawyer, if you have a case and you want to use Germany here, you will first of all have to ask. You're not going to be throwing and setting people off. Because of this shit, Aliyah and that bitch Arab who is in New York, working in a law firm, they have been abusing their system, and we are the ones always here suffering. People are going for divorces. I'm already divorced. Someone is bringing me papers for divorce. Why? Because they were married using my documents. Funny enough, you find them, they're gays. Capricorn traffics people, use the government, make papers for the refugee. We have to suffer. When we have everything legit. Pure manipulation or the projection. Somebody else has to do it. Mariam has to fucking fix her mess. No, the mess will be thrown to Mima. She has to fix it for her to live comfortably. This shit will end. Even you, Capricorn, I don't fucking give a damn about you. Whether you are a twin flame, you are shit. You don't know your fucking value. Even those children who have been under me, I say to you, I'm throwing a cast out there, like a curse. If it catches you, well and good. If you want to fix it, you will know how to fix it and stay with me with discipline now. And to those who represent, pause there as present, I am Mama Esha and she is Mima. Forget about it. I'm fucking 42 years. My mom is too old. She's already past the retired age. If you want to entry, use your own papers. Who told you to get married with my documents? and now you're stuck. And that is the reason I'm bringing these new reforms. And even you, YouTube, you will have to change your rules. Some people are stealing pictures of the photos of other families who are very innocent, and they air them for them to make money here. What if we hand out a class lawsuit for you? You're going to go bankrupt. So for that to be prevented, that's what I'm saying. I'm here to heal. I can sound like an asshole and you'll say, who the fuck is she thinks she is? Well, trust me. For one is for armed. If I tell you this, just know there are people already behind the scene working on it. I told you, I sit at the comfort of my chair and I can change a lot of things. I am Mima. I am Thor. You can alter destinies. But I told you, I never abuse my energies. May God even give me this courage to never abuse anybody, because I know how it feels like. I've been abused a lot. But I don't revenge. But when I decide it's time, for me, I don't have to beat somebody to get hurt. I will just eliminate you once and for all. That's how I function. I bottle my emotion, but by the time I decide enough is enough, I will get rid of you. And I have no karma. That's how I work. So when it comes to my only child, yes, the one who sits here pretending to be the firstborn, you are taking. People like the one representing me, MMI, you have even had the audacity to buy a car using my money when I have a mother who travels everywhere using my money. Fake mother, by the way. She's not my real mother. She wanted that position so that she can have everything. Forge an affidavit and even lie. She's not fit enough. But look at the fucking things that I do. You can't even do what I can. You can't even manifest your own fucking fat from your ass. But I fucking do it. I manifest things like this. When I was traveling, you blocked my finances. When I was exactly entering Saudi, I slept, woke up, went out and came back with almost 1,000 plus reals. I didn't sell my body. I didn't do anything. I manifested something, sold something, an idea to somebody that I happen to know. Not like I have even friendship with that person. No. I know from the communities of the type of work I do. I went there, sold an idea, and I came out with almost more than 1,000 reals. And I had nothing in my pocket. That's what I'm telling you. When you live and believe in God, He will always provide for you. You didn't want me to step in Medina. You didn't want me to step in Mecca. You blocked the trains for me. I got taxi. And I was chauffeur driven all the way. And a taxi driver waited for me, finished my ibadah, and I went back to Mecca. I came to German. You already had a new law exactly the day I was coming. That is that pinky pig pink. And you set a new law. There will be no paying cash except bank cards. And you knew my bank was drained and you didn't put money in my bank account on purpose because you wanted to put me through hell. Little did you know, I paid almost 60 euro to arrive here. You are blocking me for something which is less than even 10 euro to get a ticket, train ticket, of which that was obvious. I had bags. I will never come with a train. I paid more than even what you expected me to have. 60 plus euro, and I was brought here. One ride, and I came home. And you still keep on driving and draining my finances, and you think I will die. You even tried to block my rent. Little did you know, I had a bonus for that month, more than my rent, and it was paid, and the balance was pushed forward. That is how you know I work with God and you work with the devil. Now the tables are turning. What you have put me through, is what you're about to face. The entire 2024 is going to be a disaster. You will look for money for your own health. You will not get it. The person who was next to you, feeding you all those luxury life, is about to walk out of your life. And don't ask me how he's going to walk out. He can't be even dying. Darling Leo. Was it a Leo? Was it an Aries? I don't care. Was it Team Red? Maybe. But this person who was a king to you is walking out of your life. And I'm telling you, he might even be dying. Even if it's a Cancer. I don't care. Cancer is also the mama figure. Protect yourself. It takes two to tango. So you're all going down together. Evil done is evil returned. Every obstacle you created to me until today, and you're still trying to create more, feed these papers, do these papers, you are sacrificing even officials in the government because you don't want the truth to come out. When you know very well, if I fucking sign this paper, you know that I know occult more than you, right? So I'm telling you, I'm not your size. I'm not 33 degrees. The moment you put words in red, this is blood. You want me to give you occult secrets? Here we are. The moment you receive a letter and words are written in red, just know this person has sacrificed your blood. And that's why I'm saying I'm not signing this, because the person who is going to be sacrificed, the first soul, is Frau Karakash. You are throwing her to the pit because she knows your secrets. And if it's not her, those who are involved too. You printed it, and I know the bastards here next door, they're doing it. Mostly the Russians, they're doing it because they are your puppet. Whoever printed it, if I sign it, they're going down. You don't believe me? You want me to show you? I'm speaking the truth. If I sign these papers, and with that red sign, which it means the blood has to be shed. With these people be shedding their blood the entire 2024, that means they will be used as a sacrifice by passing away. I told you, the devil is exalted in Libra. You can fuck everybody, but not Mima. Because I know all your sensitive patterns. You can't tell me shit. I grew up with demons. I grew up with the what should I say? What they call it? The dark world? I have seen the dark world. I grew up in it. I saw all the scary things that people are scared to see. I have seen how a soul is taken out of their body. Ask everybody. Ask Scorpio. And there is a video even I predicted. A soul will pass away at 4. This soul will depart the body. That's exactly the time Queen Elizabeth died. Go to the records and check it. And then they came and attacked me and say, I'm the one who killed her. I told you, I can see. I can see someone who is dying. I can see someone who is about to get a rebirth. And it's a curse. It's not even a blessing because it's disgusting. And it gives me a lot of anxiety. Ask Scorpio. They will tell you. When she was supposed to go, it was in Easter. The moment you will see videos of Queen Elizabeth, I'm talking about the real Queen Elizabeth, not this shit show we see here, people posing as a queen. I'm talking about the Queen of England, the Queen of UK monarchy, Queen Elizabeth. There was a time she was walking with a stick. Refer to that. She was sick and she had like reddish eyes. Ask Scorpio. I want you to speak your truth, Scorpio, because you are the one next to me. I gave you a remedy and I told you go and put it under her bed. She will wake up. She will fucking wake up. And already she was on the bed for almost a week. A very simple remedy. They were all shocked. And you destroyed the moment I gave you that information, you shut my server because you wanted to delete that information. Which I understand because we are talking about prominent people. But you know, when I wanted to heal the queen, I healed her. And when time came, I said, someone is leaving. I didn't tell you it's her. But I said, someone is leaving and her death will be at 4. The soul will be parting completely by 4. She will be gone. and she went. And then you came and attacked me. And that's why you are still attacking my son. Because you know you are not compatible to me. And you will never be. Even that witch sister that you are putting high and mighty, none of you can see what I see and do what I do. But you went out there with your propaganda and started to talk shit about me. When I know exactly what you can do and what you can't do. You have to wait for Mima. That's why everywhere I go, you have to stick next to my fucking ass. You can't live without me. I'm your charger. If I shut down, that's why you feel lost. You feel lost, you feel confused because I am your fucking plug. Not only you, to all of you. So ask them. I healed the queen with very little remedies. They even overlook. I'm sure you are all shocked. And of course you are shocked because I saw the messages. She was on the bed for a whole week. I told you, take this and this and this, put it under her bed. Next day in the morning, go out to the field, pour the water on the ground and take those things and put them somewhere. Bury them. She will wake up. Trust me, the queen woke up. She woke up and she went for her service. It was Easter service. She was supposed to go because they even cancelled that the queen will not be appearing for the Easter service. She stood up with her stick and she went to the chapel and they made a prayer. And it was aired. The queen is better and she changed last minute. She's going to attend. She's better and she will be attending the Easter service. Who was behind it? You know the fuck. It's me. But you will never give me credit for that. Never. Because you're always in competition with me. You trying to be me. That's why you're even using my identity and swapping my destiny. But I always keep on coming back and slapping you fucking on your face. And you know why? And that's why you're starting to go bonkers. And it's not only you. It will affect most of the Scorpios. Because you're trying to take my path. And you're even pushing it to that Capricorn because you don't want me to be acknowledged. You want to take my work, take my credit, and then you look like you're the leader and you're a little asshole down there, the Capricorn. Just like that Capricorn and the devil who tried to sacrifice me, they're thinking they can't be an occult leader. There's nothing like occult leader here. I did tell you, you wanted to kill the priest. The first one you sacrificed in Vatican. When you were taking the second one, what did I say? This demon will not take this priest anymore. He stood up and went back, and to that he's still working there. You will not be sacrificing religious leaders, regardless. He will be judged by his God. But you have no right to take anybody's soul, especially if he's a leader of something. You were almost taking him. I resurrected him and I told him, go back to a podium and pray. The same thing I did to the Queen Elizabeth. Real queen. And when the time came, my guides told me now she has to go. She has finished her cycle. But she will be leaving at this time, at this time, at this time. And I came here and gave the message, but I never mentioned the name. I said, someone will be leaving, their soul is leaving their body at 4. It didn't take long, she died. And then you have the audacity to come and even try and test me. And you're bullying me in my path and affecting my child because you're trying to get me out of the alignment so you can steal the shine and continue facading with your shit. I'm telling you, they're coming for you. They're going to gun you down sooner than you expect it. You understand me? They're going to gun you down sooner than expected. And you know you have my money. I want my money now. Because I'm fed up of you. And I want them to get you out of here. I'll really trust me, I'll be celebrating. Because this is a past life lesson. You've always been an obstacle. You don't want to help me. But you're the one creating these obstacles on purpose. And if it is you, Virgo, I told you, it's time you have to give me what is mine. I don't think you are ready for this. because it's going to happen. You should learn this is a past life lesson. You are the one who created that bitch down there. You are the one who is giving these people the power to have my attorney. Well, don't blame me. 8 of you will go down because you cursed yourself. You have been cursing yourselves. 8 of you will be going down. See that? This is a curse. You manifested? Yes, you have it. Protect yourself, because I'm telling you, I'm manifesting endings. Because the only way I will heal is to manifest your endings, including the Sagittarius here. Dunya, Mayas, even that lily of Koilani, Hawaii. I'm manifesting your endings. I don't care. Time to go, you will go. I need my bag. I need my money, and I need the right thing. You're not going to be putting me in live stream and giving me shit, including this bitch here who wants to control the narrative, a Leo female. This game is over, and I don't give a fuck. It's time for me, because you have been hurting 3 women, not only me. 3 women, we are suffering. Ara's mother is also suffering. And I'm talking the real Ara's mother, not the bitch who pretends to be the Ara's mother. I went for holiday without my child. Ara's mother went for holiday without her child. Why? Because it was dedicated, all single mothers will leave their children alone. Those who are living with 1 children. But those who have 2 children will take all their children for holidays. And a whole like Hadia in Oman, someone who doesn't even concern me, she was given ticket to go with her 2 children. And I went alone, did what I'm supposed to do. On my way back, a comic hoe was trying to block my way. Little did you know, you are dealing with someone who is very immortal. I'm telling you, I entered there, you blocked everything, and I knew I left Kenya. I had put money in my account. The money was taken. I didn't say anything. I went and cried my case in the Al-Kaaba. But before I reached there, I just prayed istikhara. I said, God, I need money. Because for me to reach where your house is, I have to pay. Give me, even if it's a little, I will take the bus. But I want to come to you. And if I'm not meant to come to you, if I'm the wrong one, and this is punishment you're giving me, then don't give me anything. I was told sleep. I slept. They told me what to do. I woke up and I went out. I'm telling you, over 1,000 plus real. Blink of an eye, I had it. Pop. I just went and talked to someone. Sold a deal for them. I had nothing. I just sold something, an idea. They bought it quickly. I came out with the money with my taxi driver and off we went. Did my ibadah, waited for me, I came back. And that was the day you had me talking to Abu Hamza, where he was waiting for me at Mata Zamzam. And then they took this story and converted it to that Zamzam shit. Well, I was the one on the phone. So when you create obstacles for me, I will always pray and manifest. I will just tell, go to sleep. Your answers are coming. Just like the way right now you are putting little money in my pocket or paying me little money because you want to test me. What you don't understand, I manifest. Even from that little money, I will get something blessed in a way, alhamdulillah. How it happens, I don't know. It's even a miracle for me. My bills are paid and I get everything. I have everything, alhamdulillah. And you wonder, how is she surviving? Well, when you know how to gamble with God, you will always win. You understand me? You will always win. You have everything, but what you lack inside is a peace of mind. Princess treatment. But look at how your person is treating you. Are you treated like a princess? If he gives you money to go and make your nails, but he treats you like shit, is that princess treatment? And I'm telling you, it's ending by 2 things. He's either dying or he's going bankrupt and he will leave you. Take my word to the bank. For the rest, I will have these laws written down over the weekend and then I will post them. And you can pick, I will select them for what is for the countries, what is for companies and all that. This is a quick way, at least you can heal and you can do like shuffling for what you're supposed to do for the companies so that you don't go into the upcoming depression, because there's a distraction. I'm telling you, the shift of Pluto, the conjunction of Jupiter and Aquarius in Taurus, it's all about destruction mostly. So it's either you make it or you break it. So I'm going to give you this remedy, inshallah, if my mood is not changed again. Because last time I wanted to give you the blood purification remedy, an asshole wants to copy everything. I decided to throw it out, and like not throw it out away, but I decided not to give it to you until further notice. And now we have someone who still wants to stick here like a dick, especially that fake sister and that comic daddy, comic father. When I say daddy, you know, Daddy Yankee comes in. Who wants to work with you? Get out of here. You are all comic with your mic. These are the people who really ruined me. I built them and they decided to stab me. Money is the root of all evil. That's the biggest problem. So I've said what I said. And if it is you, Tim Muller, Hannah, Ina, I don't know, Balo, Tim Penny, I don't want to work with you. I have no business with you at all. So even you, Team Texas, don't come to me. And whatever you have done, I told you, Amazon, I'm in Germany, you're going to fix things here. Not rules from Austria, no. And even Austria, I don't want to work with this family. It's finished. Get out of my life. Out of my life. You made a lot of money through me. Now, I don't want to deal with you. Do you understand me? Go back to your page mode. You are working with Capricorn. You're not working with me. Man, the Capricorn doesn't care about me. So now I'm not working with you. And I don't want to work with you. She was just here making money off me. But now I'm telling you the truth. Get out of my way. I need to move to calmer waters. Even if it is you, Gemini, and your lover protecting my money, I don't care. And you, team of Arsenal, pretending to be my child, but you're here for your own agendas with the gang of Amrediam. Very selfish people, very selfish. That's what I'm telling you. Egyptians. Pharaoh. They have that DNA of Pharaoh, and that's why they act like that. Anyway, as I said, I'm going to write those things later. And for those I told you, you need to go get out of my life, get out of my way. And I don't want to see a server being created and you're pushing me there. And when it comes to you, who? What did I tell you? If I told you to take something and you work with me and you bring me your bullshit, my dear, you will end out of this place before we even start. I don't want to be thrown here or a group of cheetah. I said cheetah for me is a no-go zone because I'm not from South Africa and I don't want to work with that gang of South Africa. Cheetah, if you didn't know, is the sign of Sangoma. And I don't run that occult of witchcraft. That was occult of Zari's husband, Zari's husband who passed away, Ivan. He was pretending to be Sangoma conning people. They sold their souls. Him, Genius Giningi, and all that. You understand? So no, for me, cheetah, out. And if it is you, tiger, no. You created that group with your boo, and since Leo wants to work with the tiger, go work with your tiger. I am not working with those two. I've made up my mind. It's for the best because why should I work with a woman who doesn't even respect me? The group of Sagittarius, the BAM group, they work with gays. I didn't choose J-Lo. She keeps on coming back. The reason why I kicked you out is because of the gang you work with. I don't work with LGBTQ. And I did tell you, if it is you, Moo, and even those gays of Tanzania, don't think we don't. I have all your fucking records. Believe me. I have people tracking you everywhere. There are even cameras in your homes. They know everything. So it's just one shot and you are gone. And this is the last warning I'm giving you. And I'm doing it publicly. It's not a secret. I told you there's no karma because you people are standing on my life purpose. I can't manifest for them, which is also a problem for them. And these are people who also make very big decisions for so many big entities. So blocking me is blocking them, and for them it's a frustration, and that's why they are ready to take action. I gave them they told me, give the last warning. They didn't listen, and what you have done today, trying to sacrifice Bilal again, and this was done by you, Aquarius, who threw Bilal to the wolves. And again, Ukraine, using the same tricks, thinking you can survive. I don't give a fuck about you, Gray. I don't give a fuck about you, Timo. Even the orange. If it is Raila, you are meant to be a failure, you will be a failure. And if it is Ruto, we all know he's a corrupted president. May God protect Kenya. But Kenya, pray what is coming for 2024. You have seen what the harka that you have been getting? That should be alarming. Those floods, how many people have died? Ask yourself, have you been experiencing this before? You have a wound, you have a problem, you need to tackle it. And that's your President Ruto. He's extremely manipulative. And I'm going to be honest, he uses my child to sabotage him so that I submit to him. It's not going to work. Remember what I told you in your prediction? You have a crack in your chart. And if you're not careful, you will be thrown out of the government or out of the state house without your shoes. Be very careful what you're doing. Next year is not in favor of anyone who has been manipulative. And saying this doesn't give the upper hand to you, Raila, because you're not better. And especially the one who pretends to be Raila here, you know what you did to me with your Mariam, pretending to do charity and this and that. That's why I have lost faith all these fucking fathers who are here. From the ones who have been given the watch and everything. Sit back and watch. I'm telling you, they had a very luxurious life and time. They're going to experience the worst scenario in their life they have never seen. And it's not going to affect them. The entire families. And those people who are associated with them. They will feel it. Even the one who's running this watch business. Because you took the idea from me and ran away with it. You're going to face it. Meanwhile, Ali, find a place to get out. You're not going to be merging your energy with Bilal. You're not going to be working with me pretending to be I'm your protector. No. For your own safety, because you are also a liability to me. You will have to find your own way out. Go and deal with your own mother. Your mother has her own shit and battles. Go and work with your own mother. Because that mother of yours who's also holding my energy, she's being watched. God knows what's going to happen to her anytime. So I'm just telling you in advance, don't merge your energies with mine. It's already manifested, but this time it's something different. If you're scared of being stabbed by drug dealers, you might be gunned down by something else. Do you hear me? So stay away from my energy, and there will be no touching of Bilal in any shape, way, or form. And I showed you my son's photo. From today henceforth, we have immunity. We always had immunity, but there is an asshole who always wants to prove a point. That is you, Scorpio. We have an asshole Aquarius because he's getting a booty from Capricorn to screw. And then we have that Leo who always thinks he's better than, or she's better than everybody. This is your final warning. Attack my son at your own risk. Sacrifice him again at your own risk. And you, including you, Red Ken, who is sitting here. That Raymond is not God of yours. I'm just telling you. You can play your games in the bedroom, just like the way Edeka plays with that fat man. But not here. You will put respect to my family now. And that's me and my son Bilal. To the firstborn, I've thrown him to the wolves. And when I say to the wolves, I don't mean like the wolves team here. I've thrown him out there. He will have to find his way out. Do the right thing, you will find your way out. Still want to play a game? You are my sacrifice. For the transgender, I've washed my hand. He's going. I know for sure. It's just a matter of time. Pop, he will be taken out. Because he doesn't know when to stop. Plus that group of gay and that man who was married with a transgender using my name. Muhammad? A disgrace to the Islamic community. A person who was given a name of a Muslim. And that fake fucking brother who calls himself Edie. They're coming for you. Because they know who is my real brother, Edie. You know what you have done to him. He's staying home for 7 years suffering on his own until he healed. While you're out there using his identity and you're doing a drug business. Dude of Australia. They're coming for you. And you know you registered his name under Raila and all that. So just know they're coming for you. And I'm telling you, it's a matter of time. When you thought you were going to screw me up, little did you know you were just manifesting your own finishing line. So I said what I said. And Kim Kardashian, I don't want to see you here. You are involved in those drug business. I exposed everything. What I said yesterday, don't look at the color. I exposed everything. Kim Kardashian and her family, they are in this business. Spain, they are in this business. They are in this business. There's no way. What I said yesterday is what I meant today. And if the Quran confirms it, there is no way you can run. Get out of here. The next is you, Versace. I'm tired right now and I have to do other things. Otherwise, I'll see over the weekend. If you keep pushing, I'll come with more info. So get the fuck out of here, including you, Scorpio. And if you have a problem with your mentality, get your ass out of here. Don't want you here. And you, Scorpio, who has been blocking me, I'm telling you, it's a matter of time. Including you, Nike, and that pretty boy face, because you like to play so many games with this gang of snakes. Let me see what happens over the weekend. Meanwhile, for you, Marie, because I'm seeing you are roller stuck here, you don't want to leave, I'm just telling you, this habit of putting Bilal to sleep, and I don't want that to happen again. Michael Jackson and your fucking bitches and your family out of here. You are serial killers, and I'm telling you, how you're going to be dropping down, you're going to be surprised. This girl with her glove, whatever you call yourself, Munira, if you're working with Noor, go work with Noor, because I'm not working with Noor anymore. I don't want to deal with Noor anymore. He's not working for me. He has his own family he's working with. And he wants to stick around because he has his own agenda. I'm fed up of your shit. And I don't want to deal with Somalis as well. All of you get out of here, including that outfittery boy. That boy did a lot behind the scene, and trust me, I don't think you are ready for what's coming. You're manifesting the end of your life faster than even you're manifesting your future. Do you know that? I've talked so much. I need a rest now. I need to go to the kitchen, but I've warned you. If you don't believe what I say, sit back and watch.